They're off and running this time. Clay shot a little bit slow to get going, and Behemoth quickly dropped out to the tail. Away quickly here near the inside, Knockray landed in front now from Plummen and Mr. Machiavelli. Ancient City just behind those from Swing King, Prince Standarn. Further back in the race where they settled down would have been Clay Shot. Mighty Impulse over on the inside, followed by Outsided Bormax. 2 or 3, Quahira Legend, 2 to Behemoth. 1,000 to go. And the leader here on the inside is Knockray, taken on by Plumman and headed by Plumman. He got about a half in front of Knockray. A length and a half, Mr. Machiavelli. 2 further back, Prince Standarn, 4th. 5th, the outside of it, Ancient City. A couple of lengths, Swing King on the outside of Mighty Impulse. The favourites alongside each other. A length and a half to Clay Shot, 3 deep. Around the outside of Bormax, Quahira Legend, the fence, and 2 lengths last of all, Behemoth. 600 to go. Plum Men up on the outside of this leader, Knockrow. A length and a half further back, Mr. Machiavelli from Prince Standarn. Then Ancient City pulled to the outside now, Swing King. Mighty Impulse with nowhere to go, and Quahira Legend got up on the inside from Clay Shot. In the straight, they race 400 metres to go now, and Plum Men in front. From on the outside, Swing King coming at it quickly. In the centre is Mr. Machiavelli. 2 or 3, Ancient City, and down the outside, Mighty Impulse into the clear is running on. Swing King hit the front of the 200-metre mark from Mr. Machiavelli. 2 off them on the outside, Mighty Impulse making ground from Quahira Legend. Fighting back, Mr. Machiavelli got up to Swing King again. It's Mr. Machiavelli and Swing King to the post. Mr. Machiavelli, a half-neck Swing King, a neck away, 3rd, Quahira Legend. Then Mighty Impulse just didn't finish it off, followed by Prince Standarn. Then Behemoth late, followed by Ancient City. A gap in the race into Plum Man, followed by Knockrow, well back Clay Shot, and Bormax near the tail.
6 Mr. Machiavelli, 7.50, 1.90, 5 Swing King, $1.40, 4.70 for Quahira Legend.
6 Mr. Machiavelli to pay 8.20 and 2 even. 5 Swing King, 1.40 and 8 for 3rd Quahira Legend, 5.60.
Number 6. Number 6 is the winner of the opening race today. Number 5 is 2nd, and number 8 is 3rd. 6, 5 and 8. 6, 5, 8. 6, 5, 8 in the frame. Mr. Machiavelli first, ridden by D. Adam. Number 6 always had a good run behind the speed, got to the leaders when they turned. Swing King quickly raced up and headed him, but he fought back, showed terrific fight. He kept coming back on the inside, Mr. Machiavelli. He's won at about a half neck from Swing King. And Quahira Legend, who was back about 3rd to 2nd last before the turn on the rail, he's got out to run 3rd, a good run ahead of Mighty Impulse. He got into the clear in plenty of time. But the winner showing plenty of tenacity in the home straight here, number 6.
Triple S.
So for race 1, Queanbeyan Cup Day today, here's Tony Campbell.
Yeah, thank you, Rod. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Queanbeyan. Queanbeyan, Star City Queanbeyan Cup Day, an excellent day. A lovely summer's day, around about 30-odd degrees. Track is rated fast. Now, waiting on Jabberwocky and Fine Display to move along. They're the 2 out of line. Arca Girl, the inside runner, stands up well. With Might is in. Dapper Lady. Now, Fine Display is the 1 out of line. This is the first of 9 on Star City Queanbeyan Cup Day. Jabberwocky stands up. Arca Girl faces. Now, just waiting on Fine Display. They're racing now. A fairly good level start, and Jabberwocky out wide got away well and looking for the lead, followed by Glissando. Faces driving up along the inside, further back to Fine Display, followed by Dapper Lady. Black Rockers on the outside, a break behind those, Arca Girl and With Might on the outside as they settle down with about 700 metres to go. And Jabberwocky doing it well with the mouth open, about a length and a half in front of Faces. A length off Glissando 3rd, followed by Dapper Lady 4th, and Fine Displays on the outside. A break of about 2 to Black Rock. Well back was With Might as they race towards the turn, and Arca Girl is last of all as they swing around the home turn. Race 1, Queanbeyan. Jabberwocky doing it well on the outside. Faces running on fairly well. They're well clear of Dapper Lady, followed by Glissando. Very wide with Might's making a run. In behind those, Black Rock, followed further back than Arca Girl, but inside the 200, Jabberwocky hands and heels is well clear. With Might is running on stoutly on the outside. It's Jabberwocky the leader, but With Might is coming very, very quickly. With Might race to the lead near the line, and With Might is too good. With Might has beaten Jabberwocky. Now Dapper Lady 3rd, followed by Black Rock, then Faces. Arca Girl well back. The next one was Glissando, and Fine Display was the last one to pull up.
And the winner there, number 5, With Might, is going to pay $6.80 and $1.80. The favourite, number 9, Jabberwocky, has run 2nd to pay $1.30, and number 3, Dapper Lady, $2.90. 5, 9 and 3 place getters on the first at Queanbeyan. And at Queanbeyan, the fancied runners are Secret Passion, $7.90. Roy Selim is $7. Then down to number 8, Alicia Girl, $11. The very short-priced favourite, however, is number 11, Jolly Jill, who is centre screen, paying $1.80. 11 Jolly Jill to beat number 2 Secret Passion, number 9 Hurricane Hazel. They're Dan Malecki's thoughts on the first. After Queanbeyan, the first at Benalla.
Racing, Shamrock Jazz has bounced away quickly, and Bellavinder's going straight to the flat side. Shamrock Jazz is going to come down the outside here, and with it showing speed is Bohemian Melody and Curtsy getting up on the inside, but Shamrock Jazz with a great turn of foot has cleared them to lead a length and a half on settling down on the inside. Bohemian Melody second, followed by Curtsy, and further back than Amalfi Drive. In behind those then came Mystic Tam, followed by Nefertari. A fair way back winning his best, Classic Halo out of its ground with Very Jazza well back into the Mystic, and near the tail of the field is Dusty Queen. Over on its own is Bellavinder over on the flat side. It's keeping up with them at the moment, but Shamrock Jazz and Bohemian Melody, with Shamrock Jazz under a bit of pressure. Bohemian Melody getting up to it now, to Amalfi Drive from Nefertari. This is drifting back towards the centre here, Bohemian Melody. It's after the leader, Shamrock Jazz. Bohemian Melody ducking up the middle, took the lead from Shamrock Jazz, then Nefertari, and further back than in the race came winning his best, but Bohemian Melody all over the place, but scores about a half length to Shamrock Jazz. Third Nefertari from Very Jazza Classic Halo. Further back then Mystic Tam, followed by Amalfi Drive. Then came Dusty Queen, winning his best, pulling up quickly. Classic Halo pulling up quickly also with Curtsy, followed by Into the Mystic. And Bellavinder came down the inside on its own.
For Bohemian Melody, now 441.60, 1 Shamrock Jazz, 180, number 7 Nefertari, 210.
Second Shamrock Jazz, and third 7 Nefertari, Damien Oliver. 417 in the frame here, 4-1 and 7.
And on Super Tab for Bohemian Melody to return for the win, 410, the place 161, Shamrock Jazz 170 and 7, Nefertari $2 even.
4. Number 4, the winner here, Bohemian Melody, went out after this leader, which was Shamrock Jazz, who flew the gates and went straight across and straight down the grandstand rail. Bohemian Melody quickly got up to a second outside it, but you can see at about the 400-metre mark, it was already about 3 to 4 away from the outside fence.
Shamrock Jazz was the sub there.
With absolute daylight in front of it, there was plenty of room to go anywhere, any which way. And that's exactly what happened. It just careered right up the centre and heading back towards the inside by the time they got to the line. But there was plenty of room for it to run about. Bellavinder was left behind over about the last 300, the lone sailor over there on the flat side, but the grandstand side in front. And this has done a good job despite racing very erratically over the last 400. 4 is in the frame. Number 4, Bohemian Melody, continues a nice run now for Maddie Ellerton there at Hobson's Lodge. 1 second, Shamrock Jazz. She's got high speed. She's under fairly a fair amount of pressure at the 200-metre mark. And third goes to number 7, running on fairly well late, Nefertari ahead of number 8, and that was Very Jazza. 4:17 in 59 seconds, 34.7 for the last 600. Very, very wayward, but has made it 3 in a row. Number 4, Bohemian Melody, pays 4.10 and 160.
All right, we'll check the totes in a moment.
Okay, about to move up at Queanbeyan. Second at the Queanbeyan Harness follows at 1.
County K, home county, all tangled up. Now President Parks goes in on this glorious day here in Queanbeyan for Star City Queanbeyan Cup Day. Starter goes up, boxed and ready now, race 2, stand by. And away they go. That was a good level start. County K and home county got away well. All tangled up as driving up along the inside, and Apollo's Best will burn them all off. In behind those as they sort themselves out, British Columbia followed by President Parks and Sovereign Amour at the tail of the field. They're going fairly quickly. It's home county on the outside and Apollo's Best down towards the inside. They're going stride for stride. In third place, all tangled up is going well, followed by President Parks starting a run. In behind those, County K followed then by British Columbia down towards the inside. A long break then, proper run, and Sovereign Amour is last of all, but around the home turn, Apollo's Best down towards the inside is the leader, moving up on the outside, all tangled up and gaining ground on those leaders. President Parks, a break behind those, then home county, further back then British Columbia followed by County K, but at the 200, all tangled up as race to the lead, all tangled up as kick right away, battling on fairly well was Apollo's Best followed by President Parks, but it's all tangled up, and all tangled up races away for a very easy win indeed. All tangled up, ease down on the line, Apollo's Best second, President President Parks third, British Columbia, then Sovereign Amore followed by County K. The next one was Proper Run, and pulling up a long last was Home County. All Tangled Up as the winner, ridden by Dale Spriggs. And of course Dale back on his old home territory today. All Tangled Up was a good run at Bathurst last start, went second behind Red and Black, and Red and Black made that form look good by winning at Orange on Cup Day. Now the winner, All Tangled Up, is trained by Mike Petrovic at Queanbeyan, Dale Spriggs, a Bayer Brown gelding 3 by Kingston Seattle, out of Spirit of Dapper, raced by Miss D Gunner and M Petrovic in partnership. Now the time for the race, 57.63. 57.63, that was faster than the first heat. With Might recorded 58.59, so that win by All Tangled Up, 57.63. Yeah, good win. President Parks got a long way back early, was hunted up towards the turn, but failed to run on in the straight. Apollo's Best battled on. Greg Farrer, President Parks, Rolly Saxton. Apollo's Best trained at Canberra by Trevor McGilrick. A Chestnut Filly 3, Ken's Regards Apollo Dancer. And President Parks, a Bay Gelding 2 by Westminster, out of Luskin's Dancer, Frank Cleary, Rolly Saxton. Numbers are official on the second, 3, 4, 9. Number 5, British Columbia 4th, and 10, Sovereign Amore 5th. That's 3, 4, 9 official, 57.63. We'll have more from Queanbeyan in just a moment.
Thanks, Tony. Good afternoon. Benalla is coming up in 3 minutes at the start. Cranbourne just about ready to run.
Zembedigan missed it about a length over on the inside, and Royal Blue bounced very quickly with Anxiety Attack. And when they settle into stride now, Farragrove showing a bit of speed, and Ron One's coming around the outside. There's no speed, and Ron One has gone up with Royal Blue. The favourites in front now. Royal Blue led a half length to Ron One, a length and a half further back Farragrove, so they're dawdling. Outside at Anxiety Attack, a length further back Prior Engagement. They're followed back on the inside of it by Rembetica in the last two. Silver Metal and last of all Sea Rhythm. Still no speed as they go down the side. The leader Royal Blue nearly a length in front of Ron One. Farragrove over on the fence third. On the outside of it, Anxiety Attack running fourth. One further back in the race fifth is Prior Engagement. Sixth on the fence is Rembetica. 1.5 Silver Medal and Sea Rhythm. On the side they race towards the 900 metre mark, and they're dawdled along in the lead here. It's Royal Blue about 3/4 of a length in front of Ron One from Anxiety Attack, now 3 away from the fence. Over on the inside fourth is Farragrove, a length Prior Engagement. Rembetica back inside it. One further back in the race, Silver Medal, and Sea Rhythm is last of all. Up before the turn, they increase the tempo at the 650 now. The grey Royal Blue are neck to Ron One. Anxiety Attack 3 out behind them. Farragrove going up outside it. Prior Engagement, then Silver Medal. Rembetica under the whip, and Sea Rhythm last of all. Sprint home coming up at the 400 here. It's Royal Blue and Ron One. Ron One going up to Royal Blue. The rider of Royal Blue, the first one to get busy. Ron One and Royal Blue come away 3 lengths in front of Anxiety Attack and Farragrove. Royal Blue's fighting back again on terms with Ron One at the 150. They're clear of Farragrove. He's showing a bit of half the grey. Royal Blue, he drew a half in front. Ron One's out of steam, I'd say. Then late Sea Rhythm with Farragrove, but Royal Blue a half length on the line. Ron One a length away, third Farragrove ahead, fourth is Sea Rhythm. They got away from the others. Prior Engagement, Anxiety Attack, and then Silver Medal, and Rembetica is last of all.
At the barrier at Queanbeyan, number 1, Royal Blue, 281.43. Ron One, 170 for third. 7, Farragrove, showing 320.
Very good run here, Royal Blue. Game performance, because Ron One looked to be going a little bit better at the 300 metre mark, and Baster on Royal Blue, the first one to get anxious. And the grey he found plenty. Ron One was just starting to die on his run.
1 Royal Blue 270, 3 Ron One 150, and 7 Farragrove 280.
39.1, the record 134. Dead Set Jog trotted in front, and they increased the speed from just on the 500 metre mark on the turn. And they were able to slip away, these two, after they dictated the terms, and had a good fight to the line. Farragrove has got into...
Winners 5:30. 7, Mighty Star, 18.
Little saddle. Now the starter coming around to release the field. Neto Morado, the inside runner. Miss Margikid drawn out wide. Camborne Kid, Dodler, Tipsy Bell, home team, Brave Gift. Now they're set. And away they go. That was a good level start. And Royal Imperialist down towards the inside got away well. Neto Morado drifting back in the field. Going up looking for the lead. Castigate wide out. Dodler starts a run, followed then by Brave Gift. In behind those, gaining a bit of ground. Next was Home Team. Getting back was Tipsy Bell, followed by Miss Margikid and Camborne Kid as last. Racing up the side. They've got about 1,300 to go. And a little speed on. Royal Imperialist under a good rein is the leader. Out wide, Dodler moves to second, followed then by Castigate third. Up on the outside next was Home Home Team, followed by Brave Gift. Got a bit of a check there. Now going around the field was Miss Margikit. Well back was Tipsy Bell. Second last as they race down the back, Netta Morado and Queanbeyan Kid at the tail of the field. In the back stretch, 900 metres to go, and this little between Royal Imperialist and Dodler on the outside. In behind those then Miss Margikit on the outside of Castigate. A length back behind those as they race up towards the turn was Home Team going well. A length and a quarter then Tipsy Bell moving up on the outside of Brave Gift, and then Queanbeyan Kid and Netta Morado last of all. Racing up towards the home turn inside the 600 metre mark, and down towards the inside it's Royal Imperialist the leader. Dodler's on the outside, followed then by Miss Margikit. Tipsy Bell is starting a run, followed by Home Team. Losing ground Castigate, followed by Queanbeyan Kid, Brave Gift and Netta Morado last of all. But around the home turn, Dodler put the head in front. Miss Margikit on the outside is running on, followed by Home Team, and Tipsy Bell is coming right down the outside. At the 200 there's many chances. Miss Margikit, Royal Imperialist on the inside is kicking back, and Home Team is putting in a run now. Home Team raced up on the outside of Miss Margikit. It's Home Team and Miss Margikit. Home Team put the nose in front near the line, and Home Team has beaten Miss Margikit. Netta Morado third, Queanbeyan Kid fourth, Tipsy Bell couldn't go on in the straight. Then Royal Imperialist, followed by Brave Gift and Dodler, and a long last in the third event of the day was Castigate.
One Home Team, too good, 250 New South Wales, 290 Super Tab, 235 Queensland. At the start at Queanbeyan race 3, Ancient Emperor at 3.22, Vico Nero at $5. Number 5.
Off and running now, broken a beautiful line too. First out here, Serene Joy showing good speed after the jump away. Out fast on the outside of it, Judith Louise with That's Liberty. Archwin fourth early, followed by Lorenza Tercina. Betty Chateau drifting back. Barbella went around it, followed by Golden Form. Further back in the race, then Bronze Idol, Flirty Bird. In behind them, then Jewel of the Pride. Cigarello's got a fair way back from Lady Reba, 2 or 3, Judy's Choice and Apollo Lane. 1,000 to go. Judith Louise in front now, led nearly a length to Archwin. Lorenza is 3 out on the outside of those. 4 wide is Barbella as Archwin eases back. 2 lengths further back, Serene Joy. Bronze Idol tracking deep. Back in the middle is That's Liberty, followed by Golden Form. Further back, Flirty Bird. Locked away is Tercina just on midfield on the fence. A length and a half, Cigarello. Then wide is Jewel of the Pride, followed by well back out of its ground, Lady Reba. Betty Chateau with 2 behind it, Apollo Lane and Judy's Choice. Up to the turn, Lorenza whipped around the outside to take the lead. On the turn now, Lorenza 3/4, Judith Louise 2 further back, Archwin third. They're followed by Serene Joy. Tercina's made some ground on the fence. Further back then, That's Liberty. Not too many coming from behind as they race down now. Judith Louise got up on the inside of Lorenza at the 280 metre mark, with Archwin starting to join in on the outside. Then Tercina, Serene Joy, That's Liberty and Cigarello with a late run. On the outside, Archwin got to Judith Louise with 150 to go. Sprinted clear, Archwin, holding Judith Louise and Cigarello, and Archwin scores a length and a half. I reckon Cigarello grabs second from Judith Louise third, and a close fourth as That's Liberty. Then Jewel of the Pride out deep from Tercina. Further back, Betty Chateau, Apollo Lane, Serene Joy, Flirty Bird, Lady Reba. Lorenza dropped right out. Further back, Judy's Choice. Well out of it there would have been Golden Form, the last 2, Bronze Idol and Barbella.
Number 3, Archwin, $16, 4.20, 10 Cigarillo, $2, 5.20 for 7 Judith Louise.
Super Tab there, 3 Archwin, 15.20, 4.40. Number 10, Cigarello, $2 and 7 for third, Judith Louise to pay $3.90.
Number 7, Judith Louise. Numbers 3, 10 and 7. 3, 10, 7 with Archwin quickly pouncing on Judith Louise, who again had arrested the lead from Lorenza when they got to the 300. But Archwin, he made the wise move, Trotter early, because there was a decent sort of charge for the front, and he eased back. He realised he couldn't get in and went back to get the set, and Archwin got the last crack at them. Number 3, Shane Trotter beating number 10.
3, 10, 7.
More totes. With correct weight, Caloundra 132 on the second there. These are totes for race 1 at Narracourt, 214, 2 Carmen's Pride, 240 and 120, 1 by Ping, 140, 4 Hand Sign, no third, Quinella $2, Trifecta $9.50, all started race 1 Narracourt. Getting set at Queanbeyan, we'll head there soon.
No matter how hard they try, they'll never...
Should be up near the lead all the way. Dominican Star Journey stands up well. They're racing. Oh, Slick Chick balked and missed it. So did Shannon Air. And Dominican down towards the inside and Strike It Rich and Darlington Green burning to the lead. Nobody's all that keen to lead, so Darlington Green goes to the lead. Strike It Rich is second. Dominican pulling third on the inside. Now Slick Chick has moved to fourth. In behind those Star Journey, followed by Dr. Doug under double wraps. Oh, by gee, it's a muddling run race. In behind those Shannon Air, Power Lover and Mighty Star at the tail of the field as they race down the back. Now, I'm not sure whether this could be a full start because they're all under restraint, but we'll keep going. Slick Chick is the leader. Now down towards the inside was Darlington Green, followed by Strike It Rich and Dominican. Further back in the field, Shannon Air, followed by Dr. Doug. Well, it's a funny old race. In behind those then Star Journey. Further back in the field, Power Lover and then Mighty Star. But as they race up towards the turn, well, this would nearly have to be a full start, would it not? They're only trotting here. Now around the turn, we've got down towards the inside, Darlington Green. Slick Chick goes to the lead. I'll keep calling. In behind those Dominican, followed then by Strike It Rich, and the next one was Dr. Doug. Answer the phone, please. I'd suggest this is a full start. Yes, as they race down towards the winning post, it is a full start, folks, so I won't waste your time or mine. We'll go back to the studio. A full start, race 4 at Queanbeyan.
All right, Tony, someone will answer the phone for you, but that race full start. Being 1,200 metres, they've covered the full journey, so could prove a little bit of a problem if they're going to rerun it. Vanilla race 4 is coming up after Queanbeyan. Quick last look, Queanbeyan neat 240. Big load.
Balls are back and they're off and running, and Hunza Court bounced quickly. Take or Leave It a little bit slow off the mark, was getting back in the early stages with Rusty Saint and away fast here. On the outside is Classic Creek going very fast up towards the front with Lloyd's Crowd and Killat Cuter when they settle down. Creek Artist is the one pushing through in the middle. Creek Artist just in front now from Lloyd's Crown, 2.5 Killat Cuter. Hunza Court is fourth on the fence, one further back in the race, Bruges Dancer. About 3 further back than Navajo Boy. On the inside, Sir Knight, that our Pompeii. Then Tactics well back in the race, then came American in Paris. On the inside, a Sober Suit. 2 then to Rusty Saint, Take or Leave It last of all. 800 to go. Creek Artist 1.5 Lloyd's Crown. 2 further back over on the inside, Hunza Court. On the outside of it, running fourth, Killat Cuter. 2 lengths to Bruges Dancer, 1 Navajo Boy, Sir Knight, and further back our Pompeii. Then came Tactics, followed by American in Paris, followed by Sober Suit. Take or Leave It second to last on the turn with Rusty Saint. On the turn they race now, the leader Creek Artist, but under pressure from Lloyd's Crown. Now Hunza Court, Gouchy about to get away from the inside, looking for that way through from Killat Cuter, and 2 further back, Bruges Dancer, Sir Knight. The Gouch has gone back to the fence on Hunza Court. He pushes up on the inside, not much room. Out wide, Killat Cuter and Lloyd's Crown got to the front, coming at them now, Navajo Boy. And up in the centre now, coming through is Sir Knight. Sir Knight getting through with Navajo Boy and Hunza Court. Navajo Boy and Sir Knight. Sir Knight got to the front, and Sir Knight's coming on to win. Sir Knight scores. 3/4 Navajo Boy. Third is Hunza Court. They're followed further back by Killat Cuter and Lloyd's Crown. Then Bruges Dancer, our Pompeii. Creek Artist well back in the race, then Sober Suit, Tactics, followed by Take or Leave It. Second to last in the race would have been American in Paris, and last of all is Rusty Saint.
5 tonight to pay $6 2.10. 8 Navajo Boy, $2.90, $1.70 for 7 Hunza Court. Correct weight Narrow Court on race 2 on 9, 7 and 5. That time there 1:07.2.
Over the line, Flemington 5 Sir Knight to pay $5.90 and $2.30. 8 Navajo Boy $3.40. 7 Hunza Court $1.60. Treble $1.35, $328.30. Jock.
Look, I'm going now for number 3, Slick Chick. She was
Flemington Green stands up. A rerun of race 4. And they're racing now. Shannon Air was slowly away when they hit the ground, and Dr. Doug and Strike It Rich and Darlington Green got away well. Slick Chick is driving up along the inside, getting back behind those Power Lover, followed by Mighty Star, and Shannon Air at the tail of the field. As they race down the back, they've got about 900 to go, and Darlington Green on the outside just leads Slick Chick. A length off third, Strike It Rich settling down well. A length and a quarter then came Dr. Doug. A similar margin, Power Lover. Further back in the field, Mighty Star, and 2 Shannon Air at the tail of the field. As they leave the back and race up the side, 700 metres out. This is a rerun of race 4, and Darlington Green on the outside and Slick Chick, they're going stride for stride. A length and a half behind those then, Strike It Rich, followed by Dr. Doug, locked away on the inside. He's off the rails now, Dr. Doug, and running on. Dropping back a bit was Mighty Star, followed by Power Lover, and Shannon Air last around the turn into the straight. Darlington Green on the outside is just in front of Slick Chick. Here's Dr. Doug joining in 3 wide, and further back behind those, Strike It Rich out very wide, and a break behind those then, Mighty Star. But here's the the good Doctor. Dr. Dog raced up and sprinted to the lead. Dr. Doug is racing away. A very, very promising galloper, Dr. Doug. Hands and heels to the line. Dr. Doug first, Slick Chick second, Darlington Green third, then Strike and Rich Mighty Star, followed by Shannon Air, and Power Lover was along last.
Right, we need race 4 there, and it's number 5, Dr. Doug. Home team did win race number 3. But number 5, Dr. Doug, 220 and 120. 220 Super Tab 195 in Queensland. And ridden a great race there by Rolly Saxton, who brings up a running double. About to come up at Queanbeyan. Race 5, Classic Khan 170. 3 to Strike 610. Motoring last 6 Boyo 12.
And on the outside of it, going very quickly now, up towards the front as Tiger by the tail, and Leader Mac dropped back. Going forward up towards the speed now as Swayze, followed by Golden Tulip. Gallady just behind those when they settle down. Leader Mac went back nearer the tail and is racing about 4 off the outside rail. The leader here is taking over now to Khan, getting away a couple of lengths in front now from Swayze. 2 further back than Golden Tulip. They're followed by Gallady, Tiger by the tail, Apparatus. Further back than Leader Mac. Over on the inside of Go-Go Goldsmith and Cotton on Flyer last of all. 400 out to Khan, 2.5 in front of Swayze and Golden Tulip. Then Gallady put under pressure. Further back in the race then Go-Go Goldsmith and Leader Mac. The leader to Khan under some pressure. Swayze trying to pick it up, followed further back by Golden Tulip. At the tower though, and it's still to Khan in front. Golden Tulip starting to go after it quickly, and Swayze in the middle to Khan is grabbed by Golden Tulip. Swayze had to check back behind them, but Golden Tulip got clear. Golden Tulip 1.5 to Khan. Swayze third from Leader Mac, and they're followed further back by Cotton on Flyer. Then Apparatus, Go-Go Goldsmith from Gallady, and Tiger by the tail near the tail.
Number 7, Golden Tulip, $562. 1 Khan 190, and number 4 Swayze showing $1.50.
7 Golden Tulip 560 180. Number 1 Khan 190, and 4 Swayze to pay $1.80. Yes, we were telling you about that offer from Optus World. $65 connection fee to Optus, yes, 60 plan, and a $60 monthly access fee, with a minimum total cost over 18 months for the Nokia, just $1,274, and only $1,314 for the Ericsson.
Set. Good level start, a beauty in fact, and getting out well was Legal Switch and Revelations. Up in that leading division, followed by Fox Rock, Boyo, Sienna Storm. Old Man Sam has caught ride. Fox Rock, Boyo is next, followed then by Wardeck. Getting back in the field, then Molcello and Morado missed at the tail of the field. There's a great tussle for the lead as they settle down and race down the back with about 900 to go. And it's Legal Switch on the inside, just in front of Sienna Storm. Revelations running third, Fox Rock, Boyo, followed further back then Sparks Will Fly. Old Man Sam's never been on the track, easing back behind those, and reefing for his head was Wardeck, followed further back in the field then came Morado Mist and Molcello's on the outside as they leave the back and race up the side towards the turn. About 500 metres to go, and Legal Switch is the leader, Sienna Storm second. In behind those, Sparks Will Fly running on, going wide on the track, Old Man Sam. Back behind those in the field, angling for a run, Fox Rock, Boyo, and Wardeck behind a wall of horses in the straight with about 300 metres to go, and Fox Rock, Boyo darted through on the inside to share the lead with Legal Switch. Now getting a run, Wardeck is coming very quickly, and down the outside Molcello putting in a run. It's Wardeck in the centre, Molcello out very wide, and Fox Rock, Boyo kicking back strongly. They hit the line, Fox Rock, Boyo. Fox Rock, Boyo has just beaten Wardeck. Now out wide Molcello, followed by Legal Switch. Further back in the field, Morado Mist, followed by Revelations. Never really a chance. Back behind those, Old Man Sam, Sienna Storm and Sparks Will Fly, one of the last to cross the line. Judge will call for the photo, but from here it does appear as though Fox Rock, Boyo may have held on to beat Wardeck by a narrow margin. They're wide apart. There's not much in it, though. It's very, very close. But number 6 is the winner. It's lasted Fox Rock, Boyo. 6, 4, 10 the numbers. 6 the winner, Fox Rock, Boyo, John Nesbitt, trained on the track by Barry Freebody. Second, number 4, Wardeck. A little bit unlucky, couldn't get a run to the last little bit, trained by Aussie Carl at Cara, ridden by Matthew Carl. And third, Molcello made up ground, number 10, Bobby Alyssa. Molcello trained at Canberra by Glenn Cody. So the numbers on race